Thanks, Scate. Is that how I say your name? Hopefully I got it right. Scate. You want to see another cool toy I got? Hold on. Let me get it out of the box. While I'm doing that, you can watch this. All right, let's see if I can get it to work. Very strong magnets. Gotta get it just right. Too far one way or the other, and it doesn't work. It's gotta be just right. Okay. I think we got it. All right. Very gentle. Nope, nope. Hey, Demon Smasher, what's up? Yeah, this is a cool little device I picked up. Very strong magnets, and the base levitates. Let me change the camera angle. The buddies, what's up? All right, this is a better angle for this levitating feature. Hey, Melissa, what's up? How are you? Just showing off a new toy I got. Okay, gotta keep it very level. I don't know if you can share live. I'm doing great, Melissa. Doing great. Just killing time. My wife's finishing up a movie called Opus, and then we're going to watch Inglourious Bastards again. Yeah, this is a cool little toy I picked up. It's mostly for display stuff. Not really sure why I need it, but I thought it was really cool. Don't know if I have anything else cool worth showing off on the display. Oh, thanks, Demon Smasher. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm not really not sure where I want to go with this channel. I'm just kind of messing around. I have another channel that's rapidly growing, and sometimes I just get a little too out of control with things, and I need to protect that channel and keep it niche. So I started this one just to fool around and do different things. So I'm not expecting this channel to go anywhere, but it's still a lot of fun. And through this channel, I met great people like you and Melissa. So that's awesome. Oh, thank you for the shout out to like and sub, Demon Smasher. I appreciate that. I wonder what else I can put on this thing. That would be cool to show off. I wonder if I could. I wonder if it'll. Oh, this is gonna be a little. This might throw it off balance, but we'll try. No, I better not do that. I was gonna put a set on it. Here, we'll try this. This little toy my kids gave me. All right, it works. Look at that. Oh, thanks, Demon Smasher. I've always thought I had a very weak voice. It's not deep. It's not piercing. I don't know. So it's nice of you to say that. Yeah, Melissa, this was a little brick set my kids got me to put together for them, and then they forgot about, so put it in my office. Oh, am I Demon Smasher? I've never thought of myself that way. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I've always thought I was kind of funny looking myself. Um, yeah, I'm just currently waiting on my iPad to charge up. I was gonna do some art. I told some friend I would. I told a friend I would make some emojis for their membership on their page. So I was gonna sketch out some emojis. But when I got my iPad up here, I realized it was low, and my Apple Pencil was at like 1%. So couldn't draw anything. So I just started messing around on live. Wonder how long it takes this thing to slow down. Looks like it's starting to slow down. I'm a strange married guy. Yeah, you're light years more handsome. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Like I said, I've never thought of myself as such, but I appreciate that. I mean, my mom always told me I was handsome, but I figure that's just what moms are supposed to do. Still going. Yep. Hey, Melissa, I saw the photos of your fox. So cute. That's awesome that you feed foxes. Such beautiful animals. They're almost more cat-like than a canine. Oh, very cool, Melissa. Hey, GT. Yeah, I talk every once in a while. Sometimes I just let my toys spin. How you doing tonight, GT? Or today? It's hard to know where everybody's from. I've met so many people across the world through YouTube until you hear them bark. GT, I'm doing great. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm just killing time. Okay, GT, you're in the S. That's awesome. Yeah, I can't wait till YouTube gets the instant translation down. So many people pop in speaking different languages, and it'd be great if it just instant translated everything. I know a little bit of Spanish, but not enough to hold a conversation. I can read Spanish, but I definitely am excited for. Oh, GT, you like Lego? Awesome, man. Yeah, so this is actually fake Lego. This came out of a Mega Ball or something like that. My kids got it for me. They know I'm a big fan of 80s pop culture, and Boombox is one of my favorite things to come out of the 80s. So they picked that up for me. I lost the antenna. I don't know where the antenna are. Try and find the antenna. New Zealand here. Oh, nice, Demon. What time is it there, Demon Smasher? In New Zealand. Melissa, yeah. Yeah, I was born in 75, so 80s hit hard for me. Yeah. That's when I started realizing myself, right? Who doesn't like the 80s? They were a fun decade for sure. Oh, nice, Melissa. That's cool. That's a good year. Yeah, so you got to enjoy a little bit of the 70s and get into the 80s. 11 in the morning. Okay. Oh, Melissa, Stevie Nicks is amazing. Her voice is just so unique and incredible. I actually dated a girl for a little while who could sing pretty close to Stevie Nicks. She had a great voice. 83 baby here. All right. Demon, so you're not much younger than I am. 7 times. Wow. That's fantastic. I haven't seen enough bands live. I wish I had seen more. I definitely wish I had seen Freddie Mercury. I had a chance to go see him with Queen, and I didn't. I think my first concert was Metallica. Saw Metallica and Justice for All. Actually, do you have a boombox, but it isn't that style? It's more like late 2000. Yeah. So is it more like more rounded edges? More like a? Does it look more like a pill? I feel like they went through a phase where they looked more like a pill, and then they got all kinds of different shapes. But I love the classic rectangular blocky box with all the switches and buttons. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, I had a boombox. I got a boombox in 6th grade for my birthday, and it had a feature where it could play the tape at double speed. So of course, people sound like chipmunks, and my brother and I played with that thing for hours. Metal, Metallica, Metallica. Yeah, I could see how you would think that from their logo. Wow, Demon, drink got spiked. That's terrible, man. That is terrible. Worst thing that ever happened to me at a concert was Lollapalooza in Orlando, and it rained the night before, and Jane's Addiction came out, and this big mosh pit started, and I went into the mosh pit, and I'm 6'4", and I think I was 195, pushing 200 back then. And so I thought I'd be able to hold my own. And I turn around, and this 6'8" Viking looking guy just locks onto me from across the mosh pit and charges me and grabs me and throws me up in the air. Dirty Dancing style. And I land on my back in the mud. And I thank God it rained the night before and there was mud, because if I had landed on dirt, I probably would have broken something, a shoulder blade or something. But the wind was knocked out of me, and I was staring in the sky for a good 5 minutes trying to catch my breath with my friends standing around me. So every band I've seen live in the 80s sounds amazing. Yeah, I saw Def Leppard, Poison, and I don't remember the third band, but that was really fun. Someone to drug me on my drink and food. Yeah, that's terrible. I don't know why people are that evil to want to harm someone who can't even defend themselves. I mean, that's just so creepy to think about. Like, why would you see a helpless human and think it's a good idea to do anything to them other than help them? So scary to think about that, for sure. Crowd killing sucks, yeah. Yeah, Melissa, that was back when I used to drink, and I got so drunk that I bought everybody that came with us to the concert t-shirt. It was like $75 a t-shirt, and at the time I definitely couldn't afford that. And the only person I didn't buy a t-shirt for was the guy who drove us to the concert. I felt so bad afterwards. I took him out for dinner to apologize and gave him my shirt once I sobered up. Yeah, one of the other reasons I stopped drinking, because of all the stupid stuff I did. I don't know why, but I'm obsessed. I love spinning things myself. I'm kind of like into just watching this thing spin around. And it's so nice on the levitating platform. I need to find a better camera angle though, so people can actually see it underneath. Yeah, I'm an okay friend. I didn't do the nicest things when I was drunk, but I'll tell you what really stopped me was I saw a video of myself drunk. It was when camera phones started to be a thing, and my friend took a video of me, and I was just so embarrassed and so shocked that I could act like that. And they're like, "No, it's hilarious. It's funny. We love it when you're drunk." And I was just like, "Well, I don't want to be a circus act." So I'm a demon smasher. It doesn't have my watch, right? Oh man. Yeah, I like to be nice to as many people as I can. Life's just so short, man. It's just so short. And I used to hold grudges so bad. Whenever you spin it, I say spin. Nice. Thanks, Melissa. Yeah, I just couldn't control it. And it was just too much. So I finally I'm like, it's just not worth it for me. Some people can have like one or two drinks. I would drink until I blacked out. So definitely alcoholic tendencies, but it wasn't hard for me to give it up. I didn't have the shakes or anything like that. So I don't think I was physiologically addicted to it. Psychologically, it did take a while because, when you come home, you want to unwind and relax. And there's the whole ritual of making a drink and sitting down. And did I drive drunk? I actually never drove drunk. I always had people drive me, because that was a big thing back when because I started drinking in college, and the drunk driving ads were so huge. And yeah, they just really hammered into, of course, my parents would have been devastated if I had driven drunk and killed anybody. Um, So yeah, we did the um, designated driver thing in college, and then after, and then later on Uber and all that stuff. I'm like, wow, Uber would have been amazing, but I probably didn't have. Probably was a good thing I didn't have Uber back then. Had to find people to drive me around. And day 6 off painkillers. I'm free now. That is awesome, Demon Smasher. That is incredible. Painkillers seem like something that would be so hard to get off of. I remember once I was living with a girl and we went to a small lake in Florida, and it was very hot outside and the water was very tepid, and it was a spring fed lake. So I thought it would be fine, but I ended up getting a really bad ear infection, and like to the point that the left side of my head just swelled up. Um, it was ridiculous. What's up, Georgie? Thanks for popping in. And so my head swelled up, and I went to urgent care. And at the time, it was just when Oxy was coming out, and so doctors were really pushing it. And sure enough, they gave me a prescription for like 20 Oxy. Um, and I went home and I took an Oxy. And oh, first of all, this might be kind of gross, but they took a syringe. They gave me antibiotics, and then they took a syringe with hot water and they squirted it into my ear, and just washed everything out of my ear. And I when I tell you it was like French onion soup coming out of my ear, that's exactly what it looked like. There was like weird bands of things coming, like noodles that looked like coming out of my ear. It was just the weirdest, most terrible thing. So they got that all drained out. I'm on the antibiotic. I go home, I take an Oxy, and I felt like I was just in the clouds. I have never felt that good in my life. And I remember afterwards, I told my girlfriend about it and I explained my experience to her. And then, like maybe 3 or 4 days later, like my pain had been gone. The swelling went down, my pain was gone. I had a really rough day at work. I'm like, man, I'll take another one of those pills. That'd be awesome. So I went looking for them and they were gone. So I asked her, I was like, hey, where did my pills go from the doctor? And she's like, you scared me when you were talking about them. I got freaked out, so I threw them away. And I got mad at her. Like I got really mad. I'm like, that's my medication. You're not supposed to. It was really weird. I got super mad at her. But I am so thankful now that she did that, because I would have easily gotten addicted to those things like by the second pill. Because yeah, morphine and oxy, just oof, it's dangerous, dangerous stuff, man. So Demon Smasher, I'm so proud of you, man. Just that you would do that for yourself. And I couldn't even imagine getting off those things, because yeah, the way I felt. So good for you. Good for you for getting off that stuff and living right for yourself, because you've done a great thing for yourself. Man, this thing just spins forever. Wow, 5 likes too. That's awesome, man. I'm a little live here. Wonder what else I could put on this that would be like super relaxing to watch. Spin so smoothly, quickly. My birth month? My birth month is September. Are you into astrology, GT? 1975. Hey, that's good, man. I'm glad you're okay now, I hope. That's great, man, because yeah, my mom had breast cancer and cervical cancer. She survived both of those. Um, and a nerve conduction called Soside syndrome. Oh, I'm gonna have to look that up. That sounds terrifying, man. And 11-year-old twins. That's awesome, man. Yeah, no, thank you for your support, Demon Smasher. So glad I met you. Um, that channel went crazy where we met. But there were some great people there. So, you and Melissa and other people. So thanks for seeking me out and following me for sure. Awesome, man. Awesome. That's great. Oh, you know my age? Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I'm an old guy. I'm an old guy. Oh, man. Let me see. I gotta check my emails real quick. So you'd be close, GT, very close. I will be 50 in September. September 75. Yep, I'm up there. Over the hill, as they say. If I'm lucky, I've got 15 years. If I'm very lucky, 20, 25. My grandfather died when he was 96. Um, so hopefully I can go. He looked a lot older when he was my age. I will say that. But he also wasn't playing with bricks and levitating spinny things. He was on a tobacco farm. Still younger brother, a little bit, yeah. Thank you, GT. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Yeah. My grandfather was one of the people born during the Great Depression, so he had a rough life. So I don't begrudge him for looking older, for sure. Sorry, I'm mesmerizing myself with this spinning boombox. Me too, GT. Me too. I think some other things I can put in. I wonder how heavy I can go with it. I didn't look up when I purchased it how heavy I could go. And who even knows if that much magnetism is safe to be around? But I guess I won't put it near my head. I wonder if I move it back if you can see the levitation. But probably not. But that's still cool. Oop. All right, don't hurt him. Don't hurt him. He's fantastic. Get some spinny balls going. How many seconds are there in a year? I don't know off the top of my head. How many? Wow. 378,432,000. Hopefully it doesn't fry phone. Yeah, that's true. Keep my phone away from it as well. Oh, no problem, GT. Probably do a better job than I do. I'm not so great at math myself. I always liked science, but I wasn't the best at science. It was okay. Chemistry, no. Math, terrible. Creative writing, excellent. English and grammar, not so good either. I sometimes look back and wonder how I graduated from high school, because I really didn't retain much of that information. I love history, but I will forget stuff you tell me the next day. Part Portuguese. Oh, very cool. That's awesome. Um, so is your family originally from Portugal, or your mother or father? Or maybe your grandparents? Your father, okay. Fantastic. Do you ever go to Portugal? Yeah. Embarrassingly enough, I've never left the continental United States except for Mexico and the Bahamas. So being over the hill, I really need to get on it and travel more for sure. I think my main issue is I don't like flying. And it's not because I'm scared of flying in a plane. I'm happy with that. I would like flying if I could show up at the airport and get on the plane within 10 minutes and then be off and not have to deal with all the lines and the waiting and the cattle calls and the boarding and the unboarding. That's just such a mess. And it definitely heightens my anxiety for sure. I'm a people pleaser, and I'm always so worried about 100 other strangers in the airport and hoping they're okay and wanting to make sure that no one's going to go crazy, wondering about everybody's mental stability, that I just overthink myself and get exhausted. I've only been to Texas, Arizona, New Mexico, and California. Well, those are great states to have been to, though. I have to go on a plane 8 times a year. Wow, 8 times a year. Oh man, that's a lot of traveling. Maybe if I went that many times a year, I would be desensitized to it, though. Maybe I should start just flying more, traveling more. I can't believe that boombox is still spinning, man. That's crazy. I guess when you don't have that much friction to slow you down, you can just keep going for a while. Had to do it for a long time. Yeah, that's a lot. Do you have to do it for work or just to visit family, different parts of the country? I bet I could put a small fan on this and just angle it just right to where it only hits one side and it can just keep going all night. Visit family, okay. So they're all over the Southwest. Yeah, like I said, I'm from a small town originally in South Georgia, and my family all lives in the same spot. So really just had to go next door to visit everybody. Yeah, I wonder if it's the AC. There's an AC vent up above me. I wonder if that's what's doing it. I'm not gonna touch it this time. Let's see how long it goes. I've got about 20 more minutes of streaming before I need to back out. And I don't think I'll draw yet because I just want to see this thing spinning. Yeah, the ball is dead stop. Thanks for that. Appreciate that. The cube spinner came with a little base, but it will not spin as long as everything else. It definitely slows down pretty quick. Yeah, it's very cool. I wonder if you can use it as some kind of die because there's one, three, two, four, six, five dots on the side. I wonder how you would use that as a die though. Yeah, I think you're right, GT. Cool if I could just keep everything going all night. This one stopped. I got the balls from two different companies, and this one spins a lot longer than that one too, which is kind of funny. But I like that one. I like the spiral, and there's a black one with the silver spiral in it. I think I want to get that one because you can see the spiral a little better. Sorry, that's my dogs. My dog's going crazy. They'll bark at anything. Can you get the triangle one that goes like in and out to each other? Can You get the triangle one that goes like in and out to each other. This one, Georgie? I'm gonna have to time the boombox one day, spinning it around, see how long it goes for. Yeah, this cube really does not go that long. Oh yeah, I know which one you're talking about, Georgie. This one? Yeah, the one with the double printed filament. Yeah, this one's cool. I know fidget toys have kind of fallen out of fashion, but I love them. At least they've gotten cheaper, so that's good. Thank you guys for the 6 likes. Doesn't look like anybody's here right now, so I'll just talk to myself. Just play with my toys. Just kind of relax my mind. Think about eternity. Think about chicken fingers, blue cheese. I mean, that's so cool how that works. I wonder if I can play some copyright-free music. That would be fun. Let's see if I can fix you, buddy. Buddy. Get you fixed up. Oh, so strong. Levitation, you're embarrassing me. In front of my new friend. Just kidding, there are no friends here. Let's try that again. Oh man. Did I already break it? I wonder if the metal's throwing it off. I bet the metal's throwing it off. Yeah. What can we put this bad boy on? Maybe we can put it on some of this. Amazon, save us, Amazon. There we go. That's just not attractive, but whatever. Whatever floats your boat. That's what it was. It was the metal. Let's try this.
That seems a little better now. What are your thoughts, guys? What do you want to do when you look into the skies? Bright eyes. Let's bring you down to the underground so you can pound on the pavement of life. Welcome in, friends. Hope you're all having a good night tonight. Things are going your way. Things aren't going your way. Ask yourself, is there something I can change? Something I can do? And if not, maybe you need to accept things are the way they are right now, but they don't have to be that way forever. Hey, what's up, GT? What do you think of the new setup? Just trying to get a vibe going in here. Thank you. I think I could do better than this, but maybe not tonight. Eventually, though. Sometimes I like to think about the fact that there's a quiet, persistent battle that takes place within each of us, like a lifelong negotiation between who we are and who we think we should be. It's a dialogue. It often sounds more like an interrogation, where we, the interrogators, demand impossible perfection from ourselves. Let me hear your sexist joke, GT. That's pretty funny. Pretty mild as a sexist joke too. I'll go with that one. You know, we're so hard on ourselves, aren't we? It's like there's this relentless voice in our heads, keeping a running tally of every mistake, every awkward thing we've ever said. It's like we decide we're the one person on the planet who isn't allowed to be imperfect. We build this whole case against ourselves, meticulously cataloging every misstep. And then we sit in judgment of ourselves, ready to deliver the hardest possible sentence. It's utterly exhausting. And for what? To be perfect? As if that's even a thing. I just think about the sheer amount of energy we spend on this self-criticism. It makes me tired just thinking about it. We refuse to let ourselves off the hook for things that happened years ago, holding on to the guilt like some kind of strange trophy. The person who made that mistake, it's not even who we are anymore. Not really. We've grown, we've learned, we've moved on, hopefully. We still force ourselves to carry the weight of that long ago person's failures. That's where the forgiveness comes in. I guess it's not about saying the mistake was okay. It's about saying, I'm not going to carry this anymore. It's a conscious act of unclenching your fist, dropping that stone you've been holding on to this whole time. You know, you wouldn't keep punishing a kid for something they did years ago, would you? Hopefully not. So why do we do it for ourselves? We have to find a way to forgive that past self, to give them a little grace, to thank them for the lesson, and then let it go. And it's not just the past, it's the present too. It's the little stuff. Spilled coffee, the wrong word at the wrong time. The moment we just weren't as good as we wanted to be. Train of thought for that should just be, oops, oh well. Just that. Not a whole lecture about what we did wrong or how we could have done better. Just, oops, oh well. That's what being human is all about. Being good to yourself. Being gentle with yourself. Feels a little like rebellion. It's a quiet refusal to participate in the endless race to be better, faster, stronger, more perfect. It's about giving yourself permission to just be. Rest when you're tired. Say no when you mean no. Feel what you're feeling without needing a reason for it. It's not some grand sweeping gesture. It's a series of small, mundane decisions. Forgive yourself. And the crazy thing is, when you start to do it, when you really start to be a little kinder to yourself, everything's going to get easier. The pressure lifts. You're more resilient because you know you'll have your own back no matter what. You have more to give to others because you're not so drained from fighting yourself all the time. It's all just flows better. The whole thing comes back to this one simple truth. You deserve a little peace. And that peace has to start with you. So with that, I'm going to say good night, guys. I hope to see you around again. I appreciate all the likes and the comments. GT was fantastic. One in every night. Wow, did not know that, man. But let's talk about this another time, GT. Definitely hope you subscribe and come back, hang out, and have a great night. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you for being here. And we'll see how long this spinner goes next time. Have a good one.